Hi, this is Christy. I'm going to show you how to navigate the course, so follow along with me. This is my home page. When you first logged onto the course, this is what you saw. It's a picture of the calculator, and that will be there throughout the entire quarter. When you scroll down, you see that there are 10 modules in our course. There's a bright red arrow that says start here, and that's how you get to the first module. So for subsequent weeks, like let's say we were on module 5, you would just click here and it would take you directly to the start of our module. So let's go ahead and click on module 1, which is where we're starting this week. This week we do have a 2-part module. Usually it won't be set up like this, but I did want to include an introduction this week. That's why it says part 1. So what you are going to do is just click on the triangle in the middle of this screen and you'll listen to me introduce myself for about a minute. And then I would like for you to introduce yourself. Now throughout the course, whenever you see this icon with a man and a woman chatting, that means that you need to visit the discussion board. The discussion board is the interactive part of the course where you can answer questions that I've asked you. You can ask homework questions and just basically get to know the other students in the class. So this says that I'd like for you to introduce yourself to the class. You can either click on the discussions tab on the left side of your screen. Let me show you that. Do you see this menu bar over here? You can get to the discussion board by clicking here, or I have included links for you throughout the whole class to make it a little bit easier. Click right here and it will take you directly to the discussion board. And for instance, this says, welcome to the new online math class. Please introduce yourself to me and your classmates. Write a few sentences telling us your name, your goals, and one really interesting fact that will help us figure out who you are. Here is my introduction. And you can read that later, but when you're ready to type yours, click down here where it says reply and type your answer. And then just click on post reply. Now let's go back to our module. I have also included a section here that says syllabus. To find a copy of our class syllabus, click here. Just follow the link. And this is the syllabus that we will be working from. You can read this later, but I wanted you to see how you can get in touch with me. I prefer email, but you may also leave a message at this phone number. So later on you can look back at the syllabus and see what the course has in store. Alright, now this is where the content begins, and this is how most of the other modules will be set up. Part 2, estimation. This week we're going to start learning how to solve math word problems using a checklist. If you click on this blue highlighted section here, you can pull up your own copy of this checklist, and I would say if there's 10 modules, go ahead and print out at least 10 copies, and each time you're working word problems you can follow this. Now I've included a section here where you can click on the triangle and you can listen to me talk about the checklist. You move a little further, you get down to estimation. It says that each module will focus on a specific math skill, and this week the skill is called estimation. If you click on this triangle here, you'll hear a short lecture from me on how to estimate. And I will also, throughout the course, be including videos from outside sources, and as you see here, I've included one from Khan Academy. So you just click on this triangle here and Mr. Khan will walk you through a problem. Every week I'll give you 2 examples and I've put them in this table here. Following the table you'll see a video. Click on the triangle and it has me answering the word problems and showing you how to do them. This is going to get you ready for the homework that you have to do on your own. So definitely watch these. And the nice thing about having the online course is that you can watch them as many times as you need to. You can pause them It's going to make it really convenient for you to follow along closely. All right, now the homework section. Every week I'm going to be providing you with Quizlet flashcards. What I've done is I've taken all of the vocabulary from what you might see on the homework, and I've chosen the words that I think would be the most beneficial for you to learn. And I've really embedded them inside each module. Let's try this. You're going to click it to flip, and you'll see the definition. All right, let's talk about fare. Click it. Money that a passenger must pay. And when you're at your house, if you've enabled sound, hopefully you can click right here and you can hear a lady reading the vocabulary word for you. And there are also other options for how you can work with the flashcards, so feel free to explore that on your own. Now, the rest of your homework is in a to-do list. Every single module will look exactly the same. This is what I'd like you to do. Study the vocabulary flashcards on Quizlet. That's what we just talked about right here. That will maybe take 10 or 15 minutes. And then I'd like you to complete the set of word problems on your own paper. Next to that, you'll be able to click here and the word problems will pop right up. Let's go ahead and do that. Now you click open. Takes a second for my computer to scan it. Maybe yours is faster. Okay, there it is. Module 1 homework, estimating word problems. Please estimate the answers to the following word problems. Try to do the estimates in your head. Do not use a calculator. That's just the case for this week because we're talking about estimating. So if we'll scroll down, you'll see that there are 10 word problems. There are 10 word problems each week. When you are done, you'll want to click on the next link to be able to see what the answers are. It will take you back to the discussion board, and this is the homework post. It says, read this post after doing your homework. This is the honor system. Please check your homework and ask any questions here. Feel free to respond to your classmates if you can answer their questions before I do. And then I will put the answers for you here. Again, if you have any comments or questions or answers, you can go ahead and click here on reply. You can type whatever you need to type and then hit post reply. And as you get more comfortable and advanced with Canvas, you might want to experiment with a few other features. For example, if you click right here, it says record and upload media. You can actually ask your question, video style if you feel comfortable doing that. Let's go back. The last item on the to-do list says take the Module 1 quiz. Click on that. Well, I've already started it here, but it will have a button for you to start the quiz. And I have not put any time limits on the quizzes for you. And there's 10 questions each week. You need to retake the quiz until you have achieved 80%. Now that is how Module 1 looks. I think I will briefly show you. Let's go back to the home page and let's click on Module 2 just to give you a short glimpse into what next week will look like. And it looks like next week you'll be studying decimals. Welcome to Module 2. Every week it's going to be set up into sections that you read. However, I have also created a feature where you can click on this triangle here and you can listen to me read along with you. That's the content that you'll be learning. Section 2 each week you'll be watching. These are the videos that you will watch. And this should start to look familiar because every week's going to look the same. These are the word problem examples. 2 every week. You click on the triangle and you watch me work them out for you. This will lead you into your homework. And then you get into the section that you do, which is your homework. You work on flashcards. Then you download the word problems. check your work, and take the quiz. I hope that answers any questions that you have, and please contact me if you need more help getting started. Thanks.